Boom. Hey guys, hope you're going well. We're here live on YouTube and inside Discord. This is a community chat where we're going to be going through some updates on the strategy we spoke about yesterday. I am joined by the wonderful Vlad and William, but William's not on the screen today, so I need to turn up his volume. I'm good. We're good to go. So yeah, we're here today to go through yesterday's strategy. I'm going to share my screen on Discord as well. We've got some updates. We've got the Elite Backtesters event. We've got lots to talk about today, so it's all going to be good fun. How's everybody going? Okay. Togo has a question. Like I said earlier, guys, I've hidden all the usernames on Discord, so if I do just use your first letter, I do apologize. First question is, what is the difference between Strategy Factory and davidtech.com website? It will all be merged together as one website very, very soon. It's just that we're trying to make things a little bit faster because the old website was starting to get a bit slow with the number of strategies on it. Make it more user-friendly. And there is also one big thing. One thing is that we're moving over towards simple bots and not the easy one-click bots, because of regulation in Europe. And not only that, everybody was trading exactly the same thing, and it was starting to get a bit risky, and some of the strategies started to lose their edge. So we were making it so it was a bit easier for everybody to use Simplebot. Okay, that was the first question. Let's get over to the disclaimer very quickly. I'll say hi to Vlad and everything in a couple of seconds. Disclaimer, guys, we are not in the slightest financial advisors. We're just here geeking out on code, trying to find good strategy settings and setups, mainly on the crypto market at the moment. We will go outside of that as well. But please do your own due diligence. Make sure you look through the strategies. Obviously, we can't advise you on which strategies to use or anything like that. All we're doing is trading our own portfolios and making the strategies available to everybody in the community. Once again, there are a lot of fake Davids, fake Vlads, and fake everybody in the group. Please be careful. I was told this week that somebody was reached out to by about 5 fake Davids as soon as they entered the Discord. I do apologize about that, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do because Discord don't have any tools. All I can do is ban them from our Discord group. And yeah, that really doesn't help much because they come from outside and they just get hold of your username. So I do apologize about that, but unfortunately there's nothing I can really do. But I will never ever ask for any crypto or anything like that. So if anybody does, it's not me. Finally, this is being recorded on YouTube. We can hear a microphone. I'm not sure who it is. Let me go and there you go. Okay, Vlad's done it. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is being recorded on YouTube. So if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. But do remember that you are being recorded on YouTube. So you're giving us permission to record your voice if you want. If not, there's a text area. But you're always welcome to come and chat at any point. This is a community chat. That was it. I spent out as fast as I possibly could to get past it because we have to repeat every day, have to take it seriously, but let's get a bit monotonous. But there you go. On today's agenda, we have the wonderful Vlad, who has joined me once again, who's going to go through the Elite Backtesters. Vlad, how are you going, sir?
Doing well. Thank you very much for the question. It was fun and exciting to talk to you guys last evening, and I do hope that I received a couple of messages. Like some of the advices apparently that I gave were pretty good. So it's like whenever I say something good, please guys let me know. If I say something bad, just ignore me. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was very good. Also, thank you very much guys for the kind messages, and I hope that today's session will be at least the same as productive as it was the yesterday one. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like that, Vlad. Yeah, guys, if you find anything good about me, just tell me and don't tell me the bad stuff. That's fantastic. Love that. Keep positive.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You have only one life, you know.
Absolutely. Guys, it is the 3rd of February today. On our today's agenda, in no particular order, we're going to be going to make things better. So we voted yesterday on making the strategy that we worked on yesterday to better by adding new new indicators and new indicators, new settings. Me and Vlad have been optimizing a bit in the background to try and find some better settings. We have, so that's the optimize. Oh, we can hear somebody. Are we good?
Let's proceed.
We're good. Okay. We're going to be optimizing that strategy. Vlad has his elite backtester event as well, and William Fishy. I said that I'd share with him. He has his 1,000. Why did I do that? That was meant to be 1K to I don't know how much, 1 billion challenge. So he has a $1,000 challenge that he's doing on his website where he's sharing his knowledge and all of that. He's also got a one-on-one as well, like William does as well. One of the best traders in our group. Fishy is a top 2% trader on Bybit using only David Tech strategies. And he's also going to start doing some one-on-ones as well from his website and showing you around how to correctly manage your portfolio, how to choose David Tech bots and things like that. So I said I'd give him a bit of a shout out, and I always love giving Fishy a shout out because he is really a fantastic guy and doing great. So we'll go through that as well. Partners, we're going to be talking a little bit about 2Bit having a giveaway for an iPhone as well. So we'll get to that at the end. Nothing huge on that side, but let's get on with this. Vlad, do we go today, make it better, show the strategy, and do a bit of optimization in the background? We've done already quite a bit of optimization, so maybe we should start with the Elite Backtesters event. What do you think?
Sure, and you can optimize the background if you feel so, and then we can change around however you wish.
Fantastic. There's quite a few in today, so welcome to anybody that's new. We do this every day at 7 p.m. UK time. If you have any questions at any time, we're here to answer them. This is the moment we're here on the mic. You can it's either open mic, so you can ask questions as well. I saw that Yuli's just joined us. Yuli, how you going, mate? How you going? Good. Wow. Cool. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool.
So make sure, guys, you stay until the end.
Until the end, absolutely. I saw William's in as well. Didn't say hello to Will. How you going, mate? So we got... Yeah, very well, very well. So guys, we've got everybody here. We've got William. If you need to know how to connect your TradingView strategies over to your exchange, William's here. Yuli, the big brains of our group, who is helping us with building new, not necessarily strategies, but algorithms that create our entries. So the beginning of strategies using great math that even Vlad doesn't understand because he's much more intelligent than me as well. Both of them are have engineer backgrounds. So they're both here. So if you have any questions, we're here to answer. Right, we're going to start with the Elite Backtesters. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Vlad's going to start sharing his screen, and we're going to go.
Sure thing. Guys, just 1 second. As you know, we are double streaming both on Discord and for the sweet YouTube, so you guys can watch it later. So it's going to take me just one extremely short second. We should be good over Discord and also over StreamYard. Need to move this around. There you go. You guys should be able to see the newest entries for the Elite Backtesters. So starting fresh, we have a setup on Bitcoin. We are on 121 minutes, so roughly 2 hours. The reason why we are moving a little bit off, and increasing and decreasing the time rather than the flat 2 hours, is just we are not being trapped within the liquidity of 120 minutes. So we are having our entries either a little bit later or earlier, one of the two. And the performance looks pretty good, 826% profits, maximum drawdown a little high, 34%. You can always detune that a little bit by playing a little bit with the leverage and the position sizing. The equity curve is not the best I've seen so far. A little bit concerning that our strategy has been not made any significant profit for about a year. So it could be that the strategy has lost its edge, and yeah, could be interesting to just put it into an incubation mode and see how it does in another year. Very quickly viewing the benchmarking here, we see the benchmarking of either just buying and holding. Over here we can see, and also the benchmark of trading the strategy. Of course, these two start at the same time at the very beginning of the equity curve. So in the benchmark, our strategy is definitely a lot better than the buying to hold. However, as you might be aware, our strategy hasn't made any significant profit so far. Bitcoin as well hasn't made any significant move since this point over here. I mean, a little bit into profit, but overall, I think it's actually a little bit lower. So yeah, jumping forward
There's
with another strategy.
something that just go back to that one very quickly. Something that's jumped out of my eyes there is there's 54 trades to verify in a purple above on the David Tick table up top.
Okay.
On the left-hand side, yeah.
Okay.
For trades to verify, yeah. Which means that there's 54 trades that got into the trade and hit the stop loss and hit the take profit all in the same candle. So something to verify, guys, because that means that because there's no tick data on TradingView, it means that potentially we don't know whether the actual strategy hit the stop loss or hit the take profit. How TradingView calculates it is if the stop loss, if the high, I believe, is above the take profit higher, it generally chooses the take profit against the stop loss. I think it's that, if I remember rightly. So yeah,
I believe a good fix for that would be one of them to use this function, the security function that we have, the block trades if liquidation is before the stop loss. That will be
could
one.
help, but and the other one
second
is
one would be the magnifier.
Yes, yeah. Check it on. See what happens with the magnifier. See if it makes
again,
any difference.
guys. These are not meant to be traded. It's just freshly submitted, and of course, these were meant to be put into an incubation mode, and of course, traded maybe in a couple of months, just if you're happy with the performance overall.
That didn't make no difference, so that's good news. So yeah, it could potentially mean good things. Yes, so good things. It's good things that we actually put these features on at the beginning, because at least we know. That's some of the downfalls of TradingView is that we don't have tick data. We only have the open, close, high and low of all the candles. So yeah, it's good to see. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
I'm going to disable this because this is not an available feature for everybody, just in case anyone here doesn't have the premium TradingView package. So that's why we generally don't use that while we are backtesting and optimizing and so on.
Absolutely.
Cool. So moving forward, we have a strategy on rows. We do have the time frame of 1 hour. The strategy Wolf and Bear. That's something that you don't see every day. We have the because it's a little bit rare. I mean, it's like 3 years or even older than that. It's one of the very first strategies in V4, if I'm not mistaken. The
it was, absolutely, yes.
I think
a long
had
time
a good
ago. One of my favorites
at the beginning. Yeah, indeed.
It was the days where I kind of took 90 days of trading and then started re-optimizing slightly and things like that. It was good days, but we took some good trades with it. But unfortunately, it's the kind of strategy which I had to keep optimizing and re-optimizing, and that wasn't the way I wanted to go forward. But it was good.
Indeed,
back in the day.
Indeed, back in the day. So the profits looks pretty good, 450%, maximum drawdown just 18.7%. Total amount of trades 180. That's not too many since we have the history of about 3 years already. So that would mean a total of more than 1,200 on average trade days. So trade about each week on average. So if you wish to get a more active strategy, instead of aiming for that particular strategy, just couple with another ones in order to achieve the activity that you aim for, maybe like a trade a day or something. The win rate looks pretty good, 67%. So we are above the threshold of winning mathematically speaking, 2 out of 3 trades. However, that doesn't mean that's going to 100% happen. That means that overall, let's just say over 100 trades, we get 67 of them to be winners. That means generally that it could either be the first of them to be the 67 winners, and then we get the 33. Took me a little moment to do the math. The 33 losses, or the other way around. So it doesn't have to be like 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 wins, 1 loss all the times. That to happen, to have first the wins and the losses, or the other way around, it's very rarely, but it could happen. It's everything within the numbers. Benchmark as well, we are pretty much crushing it, and yeah, definitely one for the incubation. Equity curve, it's a little bit good and bad at the same time. Again, not hugely profitable since February last year. It had its highs, I'm going to give it that. However, at the moment, you will be pretty much in the same spot. So jumping to some better ones.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations for anybody that has submitted this. It's very good. It's very good to have these kind of strategies. That's why we are building our more than 1,500 or 1,300 strategies already, just in case any of them would like to be crazy, I suppose, crazy profitable. And we can always track that with the dashboard, like phishing, our good old friend has provided for us, the community. Also within davidtech.com, you do have the performance of the past months. You can also download the chart and check for yourself. You have all these amazing tools in order to start your algo trader's journey. Next, we have the Steve Surge strategy, which is one of the best strategies within our community on a 30-minute chart. We do have a link against the USDT with a performance of 858%, maximum drawdown just short of 20%. The win rate is 50% and a profit factor of 2.4. Equity curve looks pretty good. I mean, I would say a lot better than the 2 previous ones, because all the time what we are aiming for is a straight starting down and ending at the top. And this is exactly it. So far, there have been no trades within February, but it's quite understandable. I mean, we are just 3 days into February. Also, benchmark-wise, different league, lightweight versus heavyweight. I could make a joke about it, and yeah, let's just move forward. Here we have another strategy on Bitcoin, 72 minutes chart time with a Super Maverick, Super Strike, or Super Strike Maverick. David is ingenious with his namings.
ChatGPT, mate. ChatGPT.
Indeed. Also, that's around the era where you started with the AI and everything.
Yes, yeah. When we started using AI, because otherwise I was adding like numbers and things like that and just confusing the hell out of everybody. Yes, but awesome. It's a geek thing. Like I said, ChatGPT brought out 4.0 before 3 or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but or 4.2. Very strange. So it's a geek thing. It's a geek thing.
Awesome. So the performance looks very good. Congratulations to the AI, 972%, and also the person which has optimized and sent this. Congratulations, mostly to you actually. Maximum drawdown 19%, total trades 265, win rate 44%, and the profit factor 1.56. We can see that the buy to hold, it's better on our strategy, a lot more constant, and also a lot better. I mean, you can definitely see the benchmark over here that our strategy is pretty much medium weight versus super heavyweight. So yeah, doing very, very well so far. Next, we have XMR, that will be Monero, if I'm not mistaken. Here we have the chart over 4 hours. With the dynamic precision scalper, we are having a profit of 169%. Maximum drawdown 18%, total trades 80. That's a little bit low. I mean, I see here a couple of months with like a 0. I think that's because there have been no trades recorded within these months. So that doesn't mean it's a bad strategy, not at all. If you put it into incubation and see how it does in a couple of months and see it's actually very, very good like it currently is. Let me just hide a little bit of buy and hold. I mean, it's straight going up. if that continues to be the same thing, if you couple up with another one, you do get the activity of, which is similar, of course, to this one, you do get the activity of 160 trades, just because you have added another one similar to this one. So that's a very, very good point. The more strategy you add, the more you are diversifying your portfolio, the higher chances you do have for the snowball effect of compounding to kick in. The more trades you have, the higher chances of it being right. Of course, if the strategy is, of course, profitable in the long term, you're hitting the compounding effect as well. And of course, if you're using leverage and trade with a percent out of the existing capital rather than flat amounts, I would definitely consider to trade the percentages rather than the fixed amounts. But that's 100% up to you guys, how you wish to trade in your style. It's just you're missing a lot. That's it. And I couldn't be more specific. And yeah, overall, again, it's looking very, very good. However, this time the benchmark looks a little bit better. I mean, we can definitely see that in the end, the buy and hold was a little bit better. However, overall, we can see the strategy just buying was better than buy to hold over like half of the time. I mean, in like 3 years or something like that. Just very recently, this Monero has its own surge. I believe Monero, if this is, I think definitely that's Monero, if I remember correctly. Yes. Monero had its bad times because there was in the problem of its owners to own more than 51%. So they would actually decide what's happening on the blockchain, which is not bueno, not at all. To fake in the blockchain's IDs and all of the stuff that's possible to do that, to edit the blockchain, basically. That's not good because you can conform with the other 50%. And yeah, I guess that has been fixed and Monero has its own trajectory. Next, we have the AI versus the Ninja Turtle on a 45-minute chart with the AVE. We do have the equity curve, which is quite good as well. 800% profits, maximum drawdown 17%, total trades 165. The win rate would be 58%, and the profit factor of about 2. Benchmark-wise, we are killing it. It's still very, very good. Next, we have Solana with a flash profit over 30 minutes. We have the performance of 400%, maximum drawdown 21%, total trades 263. The win rate would be 53% and a profit factor of 1.77. Benchmark wise, this one and the buy to hold, it started here, it ended pretty much in the same thing, in the same hold pretty much. And yeah, overall, our strategy killed it. It's a lot better in my opinion, and I think in everybody else's opinion. So no more on that one. Next, we have Pendle. I don't think I ever heard of this coin, to be honest. Have you heard of it, David?
I don't think so. No, let me have a look, Vlad. I can't remember.
Awesome.
I have so many. Pendle Finance. No, I don't. The world's largest crypto yield trading platform.
You guys surprised me. Pretty much one of the 2 webinars a month, I'm hearing about a new coin. So that's something that I learn, I guess, all the times I'm doing the elite backtesters, which is great. And yeah, on this one, we have the performance of 1 hour chart frame with the performance of 370%. Maximum drawdown 15%, total trades 166. The win rate would be 54% and the profit factor of 1.65. Overall, our strategy is a little bit better. If you consider the journey of this buy and hold equity curve, I mean, definitely I would trade a strategy rather than buying and holding it. Benchmark wise, of course, it has these highs over here. That's why the maximum, but the current number, it's a little bit better by a couple times. Next, we have Pengu against the USDT over 45 minutes. We have the dead zone, which had a little bit of a rough start, but it did eventually go up with a performance of 1,500%, maximum drawdown 19%, total trades 153. We have the win rate of 75% and the profit factor of 2.1. 75%. That means that mathematically speaking, you're aiming to win out of 4 trades 3 of them. That doesn't mean, again, that it's going to be 3 wins, 1 loss, 3 wins, 1 loss all of the time. It could mean that you're going to experience first the 25 losses and then the 75 winners. Again, mathematically speaking, it's 75% win rate over the 200 or 153 trades in this case. Next, we have Ripple XRP over 1 hour with the stiff trend, which is again one of the very best strategies within our community. With the performance of 500% over Ripple, we do have the maximum drawdown of 17%, total trades 112. We have the win rate of 52% and the profit factor of 2.3. Equity curve wise, I mean, you could argue that the buy and hold would be a little bit better. Also, you're not subject to the algo trader's journey, I guess, of checking your bots and so on. However, you would be like dead even. So would you like to be like in these heights and also within these lows as well, like we've seen previously in the strategies? I would still trade the strategy just because it's a little bit more constant and overall it goes up. Benchmark wise, it's a little bit better within the maximum because again, we have all these heights and also ending up just a little bit more better with like 10% rather than the point that we have started. Next, we have Arrow against USDT on 45 minutes chart. We have again Steve Search with a very, very awesome looking performance of the past month's table. We can see there have been no losses, just straight wins within the past months. We have the performance so far of 455%, maximum drawdown under 10%, which is brilliant. We do have 447 total trades. That's amazing. Win rate also looks very good, 60%. And then also we have a profit factor of 2, which is extremely good. I mean, this strategy looks brilliant. I mean, I'm not even gonna bother with the buy and hold benchmark. It's again different categories, like 3 or 4 higher our strategy rather than buying and hold. But look at that amazing looking equity curve. I mean, that's amazing. That's a dream, in my opinion.
Incredible.
Indeed, very, very good. Are there any questions before I just wrap up because I have 2 more charts?
Nope, we've got Skinny D saying good afternoon, and that's it. Dan, hi, how are you going?
Awesome. So, being very, very close to wrap up the last 2 ones for today. We have Bitcoin against the USDT on 4 hours without a minute. So we have 239 minutes chart time frame. We have the JP Trend Force, which is in the top 10 strategies, I would say, within our community, with a very good performance of 1,800% profits. We have the drawdown of 18%, which is brilliant. Total trades 162. I would have definitely joined a little bit more. As soon as you see the dots over the equity curve, I would argue that's a little bit too low of a trades amount. So of course, whenever you have a low amount, these dots would appear so you can actually mouse over and see exactly the period. Whenever there are no dots, that means that you have some more trades. I would argue that's not like a strict rule. Whenever these dots do not appear, you have enough trades. I'm not like drawing that on a rock or actually what was the say again? I don't sculpt it or something like that.
I can't remember, Vlad. Can't remember.
I don't mark on a rock exactly.
We got it. It's not written in stone. There you go. It's not written in stone.
Exactly. It's not written in stone that whenever you don't see the dots, it's good. It's just what I've seen so far.
It's a good theory. It's a good theory. It's good.
It's a bold statement. Indeed. No more italic. Also, the win rate 55% and a profit factor very close to 2. Benchmark, again, we are better than the buy and hold. And overall looks pretty good. Again, these are worth to put into incubation and see how they do in a couple of weeks or even 1 or 2 months.
And the drum roll for the last one here.
And the last one for today, ending up on a big step, we have ARB, one of the most favorite coins within our community. And the word favorite is, again, bold and italic at the same time, depending on when you join, I guess, in the row of trading ARB. And yeah, over 1 hour, we have 1,200% profits with a new smart money strategy.
Nice.
Wow,
We've
nice
seen
to
that
see
one
this
more
one.
more often.
Indeed. Maximum drawdown 25%, total trades 166, win rate over 60%, and a profit factor above 2. Buy and hold wise, undisputed, our strategy is in the 1,000. This one is negative 80. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the inputs for the elite backtesters for this week. Thank you very much, guys, for your input. Me, David, whatever, everything else wouldn't be possible without you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's brilliant to see so many setups. Thank you very much to everybody. These ones are released when these ones release. Is it this week or is it this one for next month? This weekend. Okay. Cool. It's going to be fun. Lots of new setups.
Indeed. So, do I shift to you into showing your optimization, or do I go first? How are we doing it?
Let's go through very quickly yesterday's happening and what happened. Let me share my screen again. I think I've got the rest of the actual. Sorry, Vlad, just bear me 2 seconds. I was trying to bring up do a screenshot of my trading to share with everybody. Okay, I'm going to share my screen if I can remember how to do it. Go over here, device, entire screen. Oh, that wasn't the right one there. Oh no, you just got my prompter. That wasn't very good. Entire screen. Oh, that's going to be this one here, guys. Sorry, guys. Taking a little bit longer than I would have hoped. Is it coming? There we go. It's there. We're good. Yes, we are. And are we on StreamYard as well? Is it sharing? Would you mind sharing my screen on stream? No, not sharing. There you go. Thank you very much, Fred. Thank you very much, mate. Okay, we're all good, guys. Sorry about the delay. I was just trying to work out a couple of things. Yeah, thank you very much, Fred, and thank you to the whole of the elite backtesters for everything you guys do. We wouldn't be where we are today without you guys. So the next thing we're going to go through is Yuli's indicator that he built yesterday. If anybody doesn't know Yuli, I don't know if you want to give a bit of an intro again, Vlad, to Yuli, or pass the mic. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, my good old friend Yuli, we've been colleagues for about a couple of years within university. He has decided to teach. Afterwards, I decided to quit after I finished the whole engineering sector. I mean, not really. I've been a civil engineer for a couple of years afterwards. But yeah, Yuli, are you around? Would you like to do a short introduction of what yourself?
No, thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you, mate.
Indeed. The strategy so far we have made together, the AB Kalman, which just released, guys, over YouTube. Make sure you do check the video about it. David goes a little bit more into the strategy rules and what's behind it a little bit more. Also, make sure you do check Yuli's live stream where he explains the exact math behind it and the reasoning as well. Without further talking, David, it's up to you.
Okay, cool. So we have the indicator here. Let me just hide the actual strategy for you guys. This indicator here very much looks like the range filter has, or a mean reverting strategy. We have the main indicator here, which gives us our trend direction. This is how we're currently using it inside of the David Tick boilerplate. It gives you this kind of cloud that goes green when we're looking for our actual entries. Now, there are two ways, or there's actually several ways of we've found of trading it. We've got one that we're going to be going through today. One that we found in back testing is it's really good at finding these sort of pumps that happen and come back round in a mean reversion sort of fashion, where they go up and go down. Anything below it just seems to chop in and out and it doesn't seem to be as profitable. So we found that. So we've changed it to white and green on this one. So it goes up and comes back down. And then we're going to be using other indicators like very much the range filter on a lower length to work out when we're actually longing and when we're actually shorting in these smaller movements here. So that's the first setups we found. Also, as in more of a traditional baseline that we had before, we have the under the baseline we're looking for shorts, and above the baseline we're looking for longs. We haven't found that many setups yet for that, but we will continue trying throughout the week. And then the final one is, if we can find them, I think I've actually hidden them. There are little blue arrows on the cloud itself here, on different lengths, obviously. And when we come out of the mean and then come back down, we have, I think it's blue arrows, if I remember rightly, that show up to say that we're actually in a mean reversion. So there's a couple of setups we found. Now this is the EWMA, the entropy weighted moving average.
Yep.
I think if I don't know if you want to go through what's behind it, or we just continue going through, because we'll go through what's behind it, guys. Judy, do you want to go behind the calculations very quickly, or was that good enough? No, you're good. Yeah. Yes, we had yesterday. Okay, cool. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it seems extremely good. Like I said, the current setup we have is more for these sort of smaller pumps here, so it doesn't have huge amounts of signals, just like you said, because we are moving all of these choppy zones here. When the indicator goes green and price is above it, we're looking for shorts or longs. So it's pretty cool, very cool indicator. I know that Vlad's got some great setups. Yesterday's setup was this one here, if I remember rightly. 710%, yeah, 710%. And we promised to go away yesterday and try and find some other indicators that would work with it. So we went away and I tried like 15 to 20 indicators. None of them really gave great results until we came across. So I tried the ICT, I tried the TDFI, I tried, what else did I try? I tried adding other, let me go back to this whitened one here. I tried using other trend, sorry guys, other trend moving sort of MAs to try and catch these waves here, but none of them were really that good until we come across one which seemed to work quite well. I've actually added to the chart on one of these here. No, this one here. No, where have I added it? Where is it? Where I need it? There's 3 charts, so it can only be on one of the 3, unless I removed it. I did remove it. Wonderful. Right, let's go into the settings here. I'll go into the settings, and that's the wrong one here. We're having a good day, guys. Right, we're going to go down all the way to the settings just here. And we're going to go here. And it is this one here, the Le Trend Indicator. Now, the trend indicator, if I can find the thing, it's the Le Mans Trend. Le Mans Trend indicated by David Tick. Oh, it was there. I just didn't get it. Okay, that's right. We got it, guys. This one here is very good at detecting trend direction. So it's good also for telling us when we should be in an entry when they're far apart. I have to stop this here. Right. Okay, good. So when green is above red and we have both the green and the red far apart, we're looking for a strong trend moving up. And when red is above green and we're far apart, so sometimes you'll find that the red and the green are pretty close. Like over here, for example, above the red is above the zero line, and also the green is above the zero line. We try to ignore those, but this here, as you can see, is a strong trend and has helped us pick up on this move just here, as you can see, which is absolutely perfect because we've detected, thanks to the EWMA, that we're in a strong movement. And then we're just looking for the actual direction inside those movements. As you can see, it's done quite a good job of detecting that. So we added that, and so these are the results that we found on BTC. I found this on BTC USDT. It wasn't huge difference, of course. 0. Why did that come up with 0? Gonna have to go on to Sol. We're gonna go on to Sol because I pulled up the wrong chart here. On Sol USDT, I found another setup. We have BTC USDT. It was about 800%, 810%. I'll get that back up for you guys in a second. And then on Sol USDT, also on the 1 hour time frame, I found this setup. There is a big red sign here, which is the max drawdown, but I have back tested it on 10x leverage, I think it was, with 10%. So 32% max drawdown, but we did find 1,237%. We had 262 trades, which is not huge, but that's a weird drawing. Isn't huge, but is okay. We've got 56% and 1.34%, 1.34 profit factor. If I go down, as you can see, the buy and hold looks very similar. I mean, it's following it quite a lot. We do have a little bit more of a stable equity curve. I was going to say much more, but it isn't. There's lots of sideways movement, but looks pretty interesting. And like I said, this is just base settings. I optimized for maybe an hour, and this is the base settings that I come up with. And the idea behind this is, let me try and find the magic settings here. Let me go here. Why is it coming up with 0 trades? Can't remember why. Okay, so what I'm going to do is my settings I know are going to be nowhere near as impressive as Vlad's anyway. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Vlad. He's going to share his BTC 1 hour setup as well. What I'm going to do whilst I'm waiting for Vlad is I'm going to download my settings and I'm going to send them to you guys so you can get access to this as well. Vlad, over to you, mate.
One moment. Let me just shift my screen and let me do it great from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all secured. You know, a new pandemic can come. I'm safe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
fantastic.
One moment. Sharing my screen on the window. This one. There you go. Over StreamYard, over YouTube, you should guys be able to see. And also over Discord.
Perfect.
There you go. I hope you guys can see my screen. So this is one of the setups that I've shown yesterday. It's amazing. It looks very good. Before David actually has done the changes that he just went through with the Lehman trend line or indicator. Overall, it's a solid strategy. Congratulations, Yuli, for making it possible. We've done an amazing job about it. And of course, with the David touch and with the help of the boilerplate, I've done an improvement, I would say considerable amount, by jumping to 1,800% profits rather than close to 800% profits. In regards to the maximum drawdown, it's pretty similar. In regards to the amount of trades, I just got like less than 10. Then the win rate, of course, pretty similar, 59-62%. Profit factor wise, just a little bit better. Now, I would like to address something that David has said in the past about the final touch on whenever deciding to go live with a strategy. So that would mean the dynamic leverage. The dynamic leverage is something more of a secret sauce that David has, within the boilerplate that, of course, keeps the value within our community. If you'd like to speak a little bit, David, about the dynamic leverage and the meeting you had, the creation of it, basically, just before I enable it.
Yeah, sure. So I was mentored by a guy that we met in Singapore about, I don't remember how long ago it was, about 3 years ago. I was invited to 2.5 years ago. I was invited to a roundtable event in Singapore with a bunch of hedge funds, and this guy just kind of decided to help us. Works for a hedge fund, and very much guided us less around the indicators, but more about the position size, and said, which is very true, and we all realize nowadays, but position size and knowing how much to add to your position is almost as important as the entry, the stop loss, and also your take profits. So we use indicators to work out how volatile the markets are at your current position entry. And thanks to that, we can use indicators to either go in more heavy or less by just simply working out whether or not the markets are volatile or not. I believe if you go down inside the boilerplate and go down to, there's a video there where I explain the indicator, how it works. It's very simple. It's very much EMAs. If they're far apart, we maybe go in a bit more heavy because we consider that there's more movement in the market. And if they're close, maybe we'll go in a little bit less because we may have more risk that we get chopped in and out because there's less movement in the market. So yeah, that was how that one worked. I was very lucky. That was a really good indicator. Well, a really good lesson that we learned.
Exactly. And before I actually jump into that, I'm going to show everyone that this strategy is also brilliant. I mean, it works. I mean, the setup that I have, it works over multiple exchanges overall. It's normal, guys, to see not the same results just because the price is a little bit different, but different enough to change your entries and exits. However, the equity curve tells you everything. If the equity curve starts like this, and it goes to this by just changing the exchange and having the same coin over the same perpetuals, everything else, that means that the strategy most probably is overfit. So let me just go very quickly and also show you guys the magic power of the dynamic leverage, which again, in my opinion, it should be the very, very last step that you are going to apply, just so you see exactly how much you could risk, maybe a little bit more, just to achieve some more results by having a dynamic leverage. In this case, however, there isn't much more risk involved. It's, in my opinion, a brilliant add-on to your strategy, and you guys, you should definitely play with it, because here I just achieved twice the profit in percentages, so that's a little bit more than twice, since it's a percent out of it, which is compounded and everything else. Also staying within the same maximum drawdown. Also, very important, I'm going to apply a new set of data to my existing data. So far I have data since January 1st, 2023. Let me just get the whole history. So it's roughly about 1 year more applied to the chart. And you can see it's actually even better with hidden data that the strategy wasn't aware it actually existed in the past. So overall, I'm very happy with this strategy. I'm very happy with the dynamic leverage. I'm very happy with my friend over here, Yuli, which made it all possible. And of course, David, by creating this dynamic leverage algo, and of course, the whole boilerplate. Thank you very much, guys. And that's pretty much about it on my part.
Yeah, I thought we were in this Oscars for a moment there. I thought, wow.
Yeah.
I'd like to say thank you to my mum, my dad. Very good.
I was looking for something like a prize, you know. All I have is like a table speaker. That's it. For you, that makes you happy, you know.
We have the 2-bit one here for the best traders of the year. So there you go. There you go, Vlad.
Drop the mic. Boom.
Drop the mic. Good man. Okay.
Well, I would like to show something, but I'm not sure if it's kids proof. So I'm not going to. It's a battle, you know. But yeah, it's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, as long as it wasn't something off your OnlyFans account.
No, not like that.
Yeah, highest earner on OnlyFans. Oh, fair enough.
I'm happy with whatever was in this bottle. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think my friend Yuli knows what's inside.
Good man. Right. Okay, guys. So we've got them. We've shared them. Yes, indeed. Vlad, could you share your settings as well, if you don't mind?
Sure, definitely. This will be shared for the weekend with all the setups for the elite backtesters. I think I shared I definitely did share the getting started settings. Let me just tag with you guys again. Reply. There you go. Which it should work with this strategy, of course. It's just that the new filter that David has added, the Lehman trend, I believe correctly, was added, is just not optimized. So these are very good base settings in order to achieve similar results like I have in this time over Bitcoin over 1 hour.
Yep. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm going to share these ones as well. This one is on BTC, which is 800% instead of 700. And not quite as good as Vlad's. This one is BTC 1 hour. There you go, sir. Right. So we have two settings there, both on the cloud, Magic Cloud pullback. Guys, if there's anybody who hasn't got access to this strategy, just put your name in the voice chat area. Your name, sorry, your TradingView username, and we will add you so you can get access to it as well.
Just in this evening. Otherwise, you'll be needed to wait until the strategy is publicly available, which should take like 1 week, depending on David's schedule.
Next Friday on YouTube. Yeah. So if you want it now, you get a little bit of a present every time you come to this live stream. A gift. Sorry, we'll give you a gift, which is access to this strategy. Right, guys. So I've got two names currently at the moment. I'll give you a bit of an update on the portfolio. So quick update on portfolio. My portfolio hasn't moved much. I haven't had hardly any trades over the past 3 days since the weekend. Everything was going very, very well. And then which I guess is good, it's stepped out of the market, which is fine. Which screen is it? This one here. We stepped out of the market for a couple of days. Today, currently, we started at 17,000 at the beginning of this. So this was last Monday, 17,700. Went up to 18,200. We did 2 days at 18,200 odd. We did 18,800, sorry. Then we went all the way up to 20,000 by the end of the week, Friday. And we're at 20,200, so really not much change since yesterday. As you can see, the equity curve is very, very flat over the past couple of days at the end just here. So yeah, all looking good. Very, very happy. Very happy with the way things are going. So we had, that's it really. Other than that, we have a quick update on Fishy. Now, Fishy is building. I also wanted to share this with you. I'll just share this with you. This is, I would have put the same 10K in. We started in January last year. So how do I get back up? There we go. That wouldn't scroll. January last year. Let's go first. Let's be fair. I put 10K in to Bitcoin. We'd be currently down $2,000. So it's currently, we've managed to double the account. So pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. We certainly beat the benchmark last year. So back over to Fishy, which is Trade Harbor. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm just going to go get the link from his message that he sent to me. Mr. Fishy, where are you? There. So if I go here, he sent me a message this morning saying he's doing a $1,000 challenge. You guys can get access to this with your David Tech account. You get access to it for free if you're a David Tech member. You get so you can follow a kind of a dashboard of all of your bots. You can see absolutely everything. It's an absolutely amazing tool. You go to our strategy factory. There's a link in there. You just click on it and you get access to this for free. Now, Fishy is also doing a $1,000 challenge where you can see live all of his trades and how it's all going. This is all David Tech as well. Currently up currently up $577. He's been going 377 minutes on this so far. Started with $1,000. So as you can see all of his trades, what he's trading, and you can see absolutely everything live. I'll put the link also in Discord just here. You guys can see that as well and follow along Fishy. Like I said, he is one of the best traders in the group. He is a top trader on Bybit. So you can see all the positions he's taking, etc. So looking good. Congratulations to him as well. Right, guys. If Vlad's got any updates, I'm going to do the invites to everybody. If we've got a couple of updates on anything that you can talk about for 5 minutes, want to just invite everybody?
That's pretty much it, guys. So let's just take a look at the upcoming stuff. We do have the refresh happening this Friday over Discord. So if you did submit it until now, a couple of hours ago, you would have gotten your access for the community access as a lead backtester for February. If you haven't, unfortunately, you must submit for February in order to get your access back for March. Or if you wish to get started with the lead backtesters and try to learn how to optimize, make sure you do join either of any of my events within the Discord. Just make sure you do go into the top left corner of Discord, click events, and then into any, just ask me how to get started to optimize. I'll be more than happy to share with you a couple of videos to discuss with you if you have any recommendations or any ideas about how to actually improve your style. I could give you my 2 cents as well. Yeah, within the weekend by maximum Monday, Tuesday, depending on our schedule, but I do suppose over Monday, all of the charts that you've seen so far within the last couple of weeks will be added as new bots over Strategy Factory. Not sure if David.com gets updated as well. David, can you nod? If that's okay.
Yes, indeed. I know there's currently an error on strategy. On davidtech.com because TradingView had an update, so that'll be fixed today. It will be updated. We'll continue to update it until we decide to migrate and move all of everything together. When all of the features from David Tech is on Strategy Factory, we will move everything over to Strategy Factory and it will become one website. Guys, I've invited everybody. We're good. Is there a video to give a tour of Strategy Factory AI? Currently, there isn't. I'll try and do one as soon as possible. So I'll do one for our next stream here so that you guys can see around it. There is a how to connect. William does a stream once a week as well here, which will show you how to connect your TradingView strategy over to your exchange, so they automatically trades. He does that once a week here. I'm not sure which day it is this week, but if he's about, he might be able to tell us. Okay, I think it's like end of week Thursday this week. I'll confirm with you. It'll be put up in the agenda. Yeah. Just wanted to see if the full markup. Okay. Is there a way to find? Sorry, Thursday morning. Okay, Thursday morning that week. Is there a way to find the Strategy Factory back to the David Tech website? Where to find it? Okay, so the full Markov, I'm currently working on it at the moment. So the full Markov sort of setup from David Tech is going to be added completely to a Strategy Factory. You should see it hopefully by the end of this week, the beginning of next week. So you will have that definitely on there. It will have everything that you had before, plus a couple of new features, and anything that wasn't working will be fixed. As I know that there was a couple of like small bugs that were being fixed as well on David Tech. No problem, Algo. Skinny D, I was still having trouble with the Strategy Factory connecting my paid membership. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. Okay, Skinny D, can you send Vlad or William your email address? And we'll just upgrade you. It takes 2 seconds and it will fix it for you. I apologize about that. Cool. Guys, I think we're good. I think we've done everything today. We're good. Good Tuesday. Good setups.
All good. Yuli, would you like to add something? Maybe something upcoming for tomorrow, or?
Thank you, David.
Oh, yes,
so yeah, I said I will have some kind of announcement, but yeah, David just gave you a spoiler.
No, that was the
so,
old version, Yuli. That was an old version. Yeah, it's not your
okay,
one.
okay,
Oh, you've got a better one, much better.
okay. I spoiled myself. Okay, so before getting into the announcement, you are amazing, guys. You have some great results there. I was just thinking that the real engineering is converting these indicators into strategies. You are
You're the
top,
brains, man. You're the
top,
brains.
top on this. Yeah,
No, it's true.
yeah, great stuff. So, yeah, what I was about to say. So yesterday, Algo said something about the Markov indicator and so on, having a lot of trouble, and you also mentioned a lot of times regarding December event and so on. Uh, so I'm somehow you put my wheels into motion. You know, I had nightmares to say so about this, and I was thinking that basically this is why we have this community, to raise some kind of problems, or maybe enhancements and so on, so maybe we can answer to them. So
Yes.
what I'm building now is essentially an extended Markov volatility governor, designed specifically to handle environments like the December crypto chop. The goal is not just to label regimes after the fact, but to gauge strategy exposure based on forward-looking volatility structure. I already set up some kind of framework, so I will use this Markov indicator, extended to say so. Optionally, maybe I can incorporate some kind of forward-looking volatility proxies. Um, I will also try to explicitly classify the regimes into stable, neutral, explosive, and so on. So yeah, I'm going to be working hard this week, and maybe next one as well, or whatever it takes, to stress test this extended Markov framework across multiple markets and periods. And I don't know, once I'm confident it's quite robust and not overfit, I will share results with you and see if it's doing its job, you know. So yeah, I
Man.
think, thank you, Algo. Thank you, community. We'll see what we got. I don't want to make fake promises, but for sure, I will work hard on this, and I hope we will have great results as we see, as we saw today. Yeah. So that was the thing that I wanted to add. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. It sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. We definitely are looking forward to the Medallion Fund. We definitely are striving forward to build something amazing. Thank you very much, mate. I'm looking forward to it. You bring a complete different view to everybody else. So thank you very much for what you're doing. Guys, if there's any questions, please don't hesitate. We're all here. We can answer any questions, whether it's algo trading, connecting, math, engineering. We're here.
What I was talking about, you know. Thinking about it.
Yeah. It's become quite diverse. It's really cool. Really, yeah, totally different to what we've had before. It's brilliant. Very good. Wonderful. Right. Okay. I think we've answered all the questions then, so we're good. Other than that, like I said, please keep your eyes open for links from 2bit, which are going to be dropped into Discord. They are helping out in the community. They're going to bring some people in for some TA and things like that. But not only that, they're also going to be giving away an iPhone. What's the latest iPhone? I can't even remember. I mean,
17?
17. Yeah,
16.
It's got to be that one. Yeah, so they're going to give us the iPhone 5S. Just kidding. Yeah, they're going to give us an iPhone to give away to one of the lucky members here. So keep an eye out for that as well. All you have to do is open an account with them and you get an entry. And we aren't a huge community in Discord, so your chances are quite big. So look out for a link for that as well. Obviously, I'll let you know of all the rules as we find out a bit more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think, isn't it, Vlad? We good?
All good?
So.
Ready to wrap up?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, William, Lloyd, Yuli, Vlad, and all of the wonderful members of David Tech. Have an absolutely amazing evening, guys. Take care, keep safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, Vlad.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, mate.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.